All right. Hello, everyone. I apologize. I'm running late, but you're going to be happy I am because we just got updates that they managed to get 2 more features in for this announcement, and we are about to push things and go live, and you are going to be happy little beavers. Okay, here is the update. We are ready to roll. Now, you guys are seeing it. The game is ready. We're ready to roll. We are going to be charging cards starting tomorrow. We are collecting tax information. We are ready with token subscriptions. We are ready with token sharing. We have icons in your locker room that will show you whether somebody on your team has downloaded the app, whether their account has been charged, whether they went on a technology or a token subscription or not. Token subscriptions are ready. Guys, we are ready. This is rolling right now. I just got to see it in its roll state. It'll go live momentarily. But here's what you'll have available to you. When you log into your locker room, you will go to your My Profile page. From that page, you'll put your tax information in so you're ready to earn commissions, and you'll have the ability to manage your subscriptions. You can manage your token subscription by going to the token store that will now be live in your locker room. You can get on a monthly subscription, or you can buy tokens a la carte. These are 30% discount for you as affiliates. You can also go into your My Team, and when you click on someone's name, you're now going to see more information about them. You're going to notice in the tree view that there's always been a little icon. There's an icon if someone's an affiliate. There's an icon if they're a player. Now there's another little tiny cell phone icon, what if they've downloaded the app or not. So you're going to be able to go in and see whether or not your team has downloaded and engaged in activity with FireFan. Now, when you click on their name, you're going to be able to see more information about them. You're going to be able to see their tokens acquired. You're going to be able to see how many tokens they have personally played, although you won't be able to see tokens played commissions just yet, but I promise that's coming very soon. You'll be able to see whether they've downloaded the app. You'll be able to see whether they're on a token subscription. You'll be able to see whether their credit card went through and they're in an active status with us or not. You are going to now be in the driver's seat of your business. Now, let me explain to you guys why this is absolutely essential that you recognize how critical it is that you light this sucker on fire. We have been building, you guys worked your guts out. You built teams, you built organizations, you built players, and you've gotten fired up. You have looked in your back offices and you have looked in your locker rooms and you have seen that you have a team of a certain size and players of a certain number, and you are fired up about it. But you know what gets me fired up? What gets me fired up is thinking that you might just be sitting there looking at those numbers, getting excited when those numbers don't mean anything if they don't download the game and start engaging and sharing it with other people. Guys, all that hard work, I want you to think of it like this. Think about it as we had a mile to run, and we busted our gut for 3 laps, and then I said, guys, stop, take a water break for just a minute. Well, guess what? You have the last 400 to sprint, and you have got to start sprinting. Because if you don't sprint now, all of those numbers are just numbers. They don't translate into money until those numbers translate into the game. You've got to get in there and look how many people on your team haven't downloaded the app. Get them on the phone. Why don't we just send them a text message and say, hey, guys, download the app? I'll tell you why. We can and we will do that, but there's a reason we're coming through you first. Do you understand that some of the people on your team were not as engaged as others? Some of the people on your team might not have even signed up a single affiliate. And now you go back to them and they say, I don't know, maybe I didn't really do anything with it. I thought it was a cool idea, but I didn't really engage, and now I've missed my window. No, they have not. This is your chance to get them on the phone and help them to recognize that every single thing, that every single reason they signed up in the first place is now live and ready for them. It doesn't matter if they have a single affiliate in their organization. If they have nobody, not a player, not an affiliate, not anybody, then they can start tomorrow night one of the biggest NFL games of the season. It is bar none. They even said on ESPN the other night that you can't start promoting tomorrow night's game fast enough or far enough in advance, because the Raiders-Chiefs game may be the biggest game in the NFL this season, and it's this Thursday. It's tomorrow night, which means you guys have 24 hours to get as many people on your team to recognize that they have the ability to capitalize on this opportunity right here, right now. If they were brand new, if they had no affiliates on their team and they said, okay, I'm still going to capitalize on this, they could invite 5 people to join them in tomorrow night's game at their home. Download the app, play along, have a blast. Those 5 people could share with 5 more and turn into 25, which could turn into 150, which can turn into 750, which can turn into 2,000. Guys, this is how this game works. It's not designed to be I have to have affiliates or I have to have already had pre-registered players. Some of your affiliates don't know that. Some of them have lost that recognition. Some of them have lost that passion. Some of them have lost that vision. You've got to get on the phone. You've got to reinstill that vision and that passion. You've got to get out there and go to work, because here's the deal. If you don't do it right now, you will regret it forever, because this is your last chance to engage those people to drive your numbers. Think about it this way. If you have 100 people on your team that if you guts out for 24 hours calling and working with the people on your team to call their people and working with them to call their people, and you gut it out for the next 24 to 48 hours here as you drive it up, if you have to push to Sunday football and Monday football, we're in a huge football weekend. Thursday, Sunday, Monday, that's why we're doing this right now. You have something to push for all the time. If you have 100 people on your team right now that are unengaged, do the math. 100 people times 5 players, that's 500 players, times 5 players, that's 2,500 players, times 5 players. You understand that you're losing out on tens of thousands of players because you got 100 people on your team sitting there thinking that maybe they missed the boat. Maybe they were unengaged. Maybe they're thinking, I don't know. Guys, listen to me. The power of what you can do with this in a matter of hours is unbelievable. You right now have a chance to push to Thursday night football. Let's double, triple, quadruple our numbers for Thursday night. Then it's Sunday. There's 11 games on Sunday. Push. Then there's Monday night football. Push. Push. Get your affiliates downloading the app and sharing it with players. Download and share, download and share, download and share, download and share. Now, people say, well, I can't share from the app. External inviting is not on. Guys, you have a code. Send somebody a text message. The text message is as simple as, hey, download this app, FireFan, and use this code. And then once you get in, it's going to ask you to join a league. Join our league. It's called this. We're playing Monday Night Football. It's going to be a blast. Or once you get in, follow me and I'll invite you to play. It's that easy, guys. It's not complicated. It takes a single step. It doesn't even require them to pull out their credit card. This is the easiest sell you're making your lifetime, and it can translate into viral explosion. This is what we worked for. This is what we've been waiting for. The moment has arrived, and we had better capture it right now. Now is the time to put that into action. So, again, you guys, tonight, we're going to be sending out an email. We're going to be sending out a Fire Zone video. We are going to be posting a training video. We are going to be sending out text messages to every single affiliate. We're doing that all tonight, the second that this goes live in the locker room, which will be in a matter of minutes. And once that happens, you will have access to give us your tax info. You will have access to update your credit card before it gets charged tomorrow so that you will be live. You will have access to token subscriptions. And, guys, you need to get that token subscription set up before tomorrow so that you can have a token subscription take 50% off your technology subscription before it gets charged tomorrow. So get your token subscription set up. Get your tax information in the system. Get in there and update any credit card information. Some credit cards are expired. We'll be sending expired card people a text message tonight as well. Then you'll be able to go in and look at your team. Look at who has downloaded this app and who has not. Do the follow-up. Make the phone call. And whether they've downloaded the app or not, make the phone call. You should be touching base with every single person on your team. Figure out how you are going to call every one of your personals, how they're going to call their personals, and they're going to call their personals, and you are going to create a communication tree until every single person is committed to downloading the app, playing Thursday night football of the biggest game of the season, and bringing some people with them and start this fire for yourselves. this is the time to do that. Now, last update is we are posting a training video. It's a little bit of a long one, so grab some popcorn and a drink, but I'm doing some chalk talk. We've had a lot of people doing some things that are not savory in the things. There's some confusion about leagues and games and which one should I have and what should I join and how do I do it. There's confusion about inviting. There's confusion about behavior, what's appropriate and what is not. There's confusion about sweepstakes, what's appropriate, what is not. There's confusion about how all of that comes together. And I did a full training video, 25 minutes of talking through every single one of those things and laying it out in detail. That will be available this evening as well. Those are things that if people are coming online and starting to get fired up and saying, okay, what do I do, what do I do, what do I do? The very first thing they do is download the app. The very next thing that they do is they get in that locker room. They make sure that their token subscription is set, their tax info is in there, and their credit card is updated. Then they go in there and they look at everybody on their team and they start making their own phone calls and make sure everybody has that app downloaded, that they're ready for Thursday night football, that they're in their game, that they're ready to play, and now they're ready to invite 4 people. And once they've done that and they're ready for Thursday night football, have them go in and watch this new 25-minute training video so that they understand the game, that they understand leagues and teams, that they understand proper behavior while they're in gameplay, that they understand what's acceptable and what's not as we build this out together. Guys, we're excited. I'm very, very excited, but mostly I am passionate for you. I need you to understand that we have enormous things happening here in this company and with this game, and I am 100% confident in our success. But I can't be 100% confident in your success unless I see you put the pedal to the metal the same way we have. I haven't slept for a whole lot of days, and neither has anybody else on our team. We are working quite literally 12 and 14-hour days, busting our tails to make sure that this is exactly what we committed it would be, and we can't do that and have success for you. You have to leverage our work to have success for yourself. Please, please do not be stuck having a water break after you already ran 3/4 of the race. You guys on this call right now have already run 3/4 of the race. Get up, brush it off, and start sprinting because you got the last 1/4 of the race to go. This is the most important sprint you're going to do because it's the one that actually drives money to your pockets. You've worked for this a long time. It's now your time to take it home. Thank you, everyone, for jumping on this. We know we have a little emergency call here, but we appreciate you getting on the line. We need you to take this information and share it with your teams. It is time to essentially go recruit your team to engage. You already have low-hanging fruit. They've already signed up. They're already part of this deal. Now it's time to recruit them into action. It's your future, your destiny, your ability, and your paycheck. Go make it happen for yourselves. Thanks, everyone.